did anything to help today. But at least I tried. Guess now I should get back to giving up on my dreams.
What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Happy Monday. It's an odd Monday to be reading My Hero, but nonetheless, we're here. I'm excited. All right, so I haven't been spoiled, but I was watching another content creator, nothing related to anime whatsoever. But the conversation he was having required him to be on Twitter. And like I was looking at the post, and as he was talking, I just happened to look at like his Twitter feed, and trending on his Twitter, because I have a Twitter, I rarely go on it. So I'm not on there to follow people to know what's happening. But on his screen, like where it says like on the right where it says like trending, it was like something I think maybe Olympics related, and then it was like Bakugo, and then Bakugo, and then it was chapter 322 spoilers, and I was just like, oof. I was like, that's all I know. It was Bakugo in all capital letters. One was trending, and then it was Bakugo in regular letters. That's all I know. I don't know anything else, so I'm being transparent. I don't know like the contents of the chapter. Haven't seen a panel, haven't seen a page. All I just know is that Bakugo is trending. That's all I know. What's up, Madman? How you doing? So I'm being completely transparent. Just letting you guys know. I keep you guys in the loop whenever something happens in regards to like a spoiler or something. But haven't even opened the chapter yet. I'm excited. Here we go. Opening it now. Okay. All right. I have to free myself from his grasp, but I don't have the strength left to do so. Great explosion, murder, God, dynamite. The chapter is named after Bakugo. Okay. Is he passing? He's passing out? All right, page 2. Zoom in. Okay, Uraraka, release. How can I stick this landing? That's Kirishima. Okay, all right. Okay. $11 out of 10 chapter early. Ooh. Whoa, are you okay? I won't break. That's right. Red Riot. Midoriya. A while back, this one story threw me for a loop. Some kid my age dashed into danger to save a pal. That had to be you, right? It damn sure was. It damn sure was. Zoom in. That didn't have squat to do with special powers or anything. What you did back then is the same sort of action we're taking for you now. Look at the skid marks. A stellar positioning on your part, Kirishima. Just happened to be there while following Endeavor's orders, dude. Okay, that's the rest of class 1A, okay. I had to take a look for a quick second. I was like, oh gosh, what's happening? You probably could see it on my face for a quick second. I was like, whoa, what's happening? Okay, it's just class 1A. Okay. Midoriya. I can't stand the thought of losing anyone else, okay? What's up, Simo? So won't you stick with us? We've got classes to attend and stuff. Whoa there, Midoriya. Look at his face. I'd like that. But I'm too scared for all the people at UA. I don't want to make trouble for anyone else. Things just can't go back how they used to be. Not anymore. Look at him. Look at him. All right. All right, Bakugo. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, Bakugo? We going to finally spill it? We going to spill our heart? Is that what we're going to do? Are you going to punch him? What's going to happen? We're frozen. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right. Page 6. Zooming in. Zooming in at the top. Hey, remember what I said when Shigaraki made Swiss cheese out of me? No, I don't. It was stop trying to win this on your own. But I had more to say, okay? All right. I needed to tell you that I got stabbed because my body moved on its own. You know, I always looked down on you because you were quirkless. You were supposed to be beneath me, but I kept feeling like you were above me. Look at the positioning of this to look down and then the looking up. Oh, wow. Look at that. I hated it. I couldn't bear to look at you. I couldn't accept the way you were. Look at that. So I kept you at arm's length and was mean to you. Look at them progressing through their life. I tried to act all superior by rejecting you. But I kept losing that fight. Since we got into UA. You know what's crazy? Look at this. Look at this. I haven't even done reading. His eyes are white. Eyes are white right there. I'm just peeping as they transition. Eyes are dead white. Dead white. There's a pupil. There's a pupil. And there's a pupil. Alright. I tried to act all superior by rejecting you, but I kept losing that fight. Since we got into UA, nothing's worked out how I thought it would. What's up, Julian? Instead, this past year forced me to understand your strength and my weakness. Now, don't expect this to change a thing between us, but I gotta speak my truth. Izuku. Hold on, we're gonna check my heart rate really quick. The suspense is killing me. We're gonna check my heart rate really fast. My heart's kind of like yeah, I don't believe. Look at my heart rate is freaking 100. Oh wait, this way. I can't hold on. Oh, this. I gotta get in focus. Where's the focus? Like my heart rate's 101. Like I'm at like it's killing me. It's killing me. All right. 8. I'm sorry for everything. Wow. Wow. There it is. There it is. There it is. And look at full eye, full pupils. The boy's up. The boy's awake. There's nothing wrong with the path you've been walking down since inheriting One for All and following All Might's lead. But now, you're barely standing, and those ideals alone ain't enough to get you over the wall you're facing. We're here to step in when you can't handle it all on your own. Because to live up to those ideals and to surpass All Might, We gotta save you, the civilians at UA and the people on the streets, because saving people is how we win. Zoom in. Everyone has always been way ahead of me. I said you all couldn't keep up with me. So I'm so sorry I said something so awful. Ay, ay, ay. We get it. I'm liking this a lot. With that, our first challenge is cleared. But the road ahead will be I can never say this word correctly. Perilous. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, he's waking up. 13, he's up. Ah, that's great. Can you hear me, Midoriya? Yes. We finally get to see what 13 looks like. At present, most civilians have moved into evacuation shelters across the country. The majority of the holdouts are anti-hero protesters who form vigilante corps, or violent pillagers simply riding the waves of escaped convicts. 13's a looker. Every day, more people grow wary of the anti-hero ideology and decide to move into shelters. Excuse me. Meanwhile, I have to burp. Hold on. Oh, forgive me. Excuse me. Meanwhile, most of the violent radicals end up forming gangs that are easy enough to track down. Is it just me, or does the pattern on this building look like All For One's markings whenever the quirk is activated? The mass evacuations continue amidst the violence, and personnel are assigned to deal with one effort or the other. Everyone is doing their utmost to improve this situation. As for the aid you are providing out there, other heroes and police are now able to take on that burden. Are those people? Those are people. 14. That building is crazy big. This is UA. The UA barrier is out in full force, and this giant wall is just the tip of the iceberg. So this is the UA barrier. That thing is crazy. That's nuts. All right. You'll freak when you hear the deets about this system. They say we can combine with Shiketsu. Like Transformer? Like combine? Like what? Of course, I want to honor Class A's feelings about all this. But no, I can't come back. What's all that noise? I still love that he still feels that way. Don't let that boy take one step into UA. Oh gosh. They say Shigaraki was targeting some kid, and he's the one, isn't he? Look at his face. Look at his face. He's smiling. He's smiling. That's a smile. This kid, he's smiling. This boy's like, I can't go back, and hearing everyone, that's a smile. Hearing everyone protest for him not to go back to UA puts a smile on his face because it just lines up with him. What? Oh, man. Hey now. Take a chill pill, folks. Oh my goodness. Zoom in. Didn't you all hear the principal's explanation? He guaranteed our safety no matter what. What? And you were convinced by that crap? We abandoned our homes and came here because we thought we'd be safe. So what's this ticking time bomb? That's not this looks like a smile to me. What do you mean? On page 15, the panel right next to the big group of people, that's a smile. That looks like a smirk. He doesn't want to go back to UA, and everyone is screaming for him not to go back to UA. It's like a smile. That's like a smirk. That's not deadpan. Hold on. That's not deadpan. Did I save that picture? That's not deadpan. I'll show you deadpan. Deadpan is when he looked at Chisaki when they were talking about Eri. That's deadpan. This is like that's a smirk. That is a smirk. His mouth is curved up. It's not deadpan. I disagree. It is not deadpan. Like he looks happy that people are out there protesting for him not to go back to UA because he doesn't want to go back. That's what that looks like. Because like he's like, I don't want to go back. He looks sad here. Compare the face on 14 to the face on 15. Like new Deku, that's despair and this is happiness to this new Deku. That's just wallowing in his sadness. It's not a straight line. It is not. It's curved up on the left. It's curved up on the left. It's not a straight line. It's curved up on the left. Right? Hold on, I'll go here. Bane. Right here. It's curved up right there. That's not deadpan. I did not save that panel with the Chisaki look when he was talking about Eri. That's deadpan. He was dead serious. Like that's deadpan. This is a sense of relief. It's a sense of relief. He's happy that people are out there screaming for him not to go back to UA. I'm sticking with that. It makes sense. It makes total sense to how he's feeling. No way. It makes total sense. Didn't you all hear the principal's explanation? He guaranteed our safety no matter what. What? And you were convinced by that crap? We abandoned our homes and came here because we thought we'd be safe. So what's this ticking time bomb doing here? Why it's gotta be UA, huh? Let him hide someplace else. Uraraka. Bakugo played his part too. We're not letting go of you now. We won't let you. Because when heroes need protecting, who will be there to protect them? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. To be continued. They usually give us. When's the last time Hori hasn't given us or they haven't put a we'll be back in 2 weeks because we know it's going to be back in 2 weeks. Wow. I do like this. I like the fact that he's being taken back, but I like the fact that he's being taken back, but I also like the fact that he still doesn't want to go back because it doesn't show like a complete 360-degree turn of his character. Just because his friends are saying something, he's just going to change automatically. I like that. I do like that. I still think that's a smile. I still do think so. I still do think that's a smile. I think so. I personally believe that a sort of, I'm not saying he's smiling like All Might. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying a sort of sense of relief, a smirk, is something that Izuku, who feels like he's been preaching all of this, right? Who feels like he's been preaching all of this to all of these people, and they still want to bring him back. And in his heart, he still, like he's saying it right, like in his heart, he still doesn't feel like he should be around these people because he feels like he'll put them into danger. So to have a plethora of people out here saying like, no, he shouldn't come back, right? Like, no, he shouldn't come back. I think that brings relief to him. That's a smirk. That's not a, like, this is a, in my brain, I'm looking at a curved up line. It literally goes like this It's not that dramatic, but it's not straight. It's kind of, it's shifting up a little bit. It's like a sigh, a sense of relief, like, okay. And then we see the next panel, he's just like, all right, he can take this deep breath and he can turn around and leave, because that's exactly what he wants to do. But they're not letting him get away. These kids are not going to let him get away. I wonder if Izuku's like Batman. Does he only need 2 hours of sleep? If he gets 2 hours of sleep, is he then rejuvenated enough to get away? He's like, just let me sleep for a second and I'll get away from you guys. I do think once he gets into UA, it'll be hard to get him out, especially if Aizawa's in UA. If Aizawa is in UA, it's going to be very hard to get him out. But we still don't know the capacity, at what capacity Aizawa's quirk is working at. Because we do know that from the USJ, was that the USJ that his quirk ability decreased? Like the amount of time he was able to use it decreased. And then I would just assume that upon losing an eye, that the effectiveness of his quirk and the duration at which he can use his quirk would be significantly less. So who knows? Is there a possibility that they that Aizawa lets Monoma copy his quirk so that they could do, I don't know. It just makes me wonder, like, you get him in here and then what? Because if he's still holding true to the same ideals. I can't stay with you guys, I need to leave. So upon getting in UA, feeding him, cleaning him up, would like you let him sleep, you do all of these things. If there's no one in class 1A can stop him. Look at all they went through hell trying to get him now. They went through hell trying to get him now, and he was on his last legs. Barely, he couldn't even stand up on his own. So if you actually feed him and you nurse him back to health, and he just says, I want to leave, then what? Right? Then what do you do then? You can't stop him. You're gonna try to fight him? You're gonna try to force him? I don't know. Well, now they should work together. He goes on solo missions while class is nearby. That's one-sided. Deku would disappear. He would legit disappear from them. I don't know if he stays here. This doesn't feel like I've finally seen the error of my ways, and he's gonna do the same thing. That's what he's currently trapped in. He's gonna do exactly that again. He would get away from them and do exactly what he was doing before. Continually running around, fighting all of the commanders that All For One set out against him, running around fighting them so he can figure out where All For One and Shigaraki is. Like he would fall right back into that. And this time, instead of just having Endeavor and Genist and Edgeshot and Mount Lady and Kamui Woods in the fray, 1A would just be trying to keep up with him, trying to follow him, trying to bring him back to UA. I don't know. But if he were to leave right now, he would just keep doing exactly what he's doing, because he hasn't been shown, in his mind, he has not been shown an alternate possibility. So unless someone does something like Ochiko, probably, unless she does something, what does she do to get him to not want to run away? Put the people in their place, as if people haven't been trying to put them in their place already. I don't know. Declare her love? I don't know. Like, what is she? What possibly could she do? Because Bakugo apologized, and Deku's still like, I can't come back. Like, he apologized. He let his heart out, and Deku heard him, but Deku's still like, I can't be here. Cool. Like, I'm glad you feel that way, but I still can't stay here. I'm sorry. So what else? Like what else is it? Like, what else what could she possibly do? I'm legit trying to think, what could she do? I don't know. Have some like epic monologue to the people. That's the only thing I can think of, is her having like some monologue to the big demonstration out here that's protesting against Midoriya coming into UA. Because it's seemingly like she's seemingly grabbing his hand and walking towards the crowd. So I don't know what she does. What could she say that would get Deku to be like, you know what, I'll stay? Because I would assume it would get him to say, okay, I'll stay, and it'll have the people shut up too. So you would knock out two birds with one stone, all at the same time, giving Ochiko this incredible moment. I don't know though. Like, I don't know what that would be. That's why I'm not writing the series. I have no idea. We got 2 weeks to figure it out. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, what could it really be? I spelled Ida's name wrong. What, Simo? I have a limited All Might merch. I was like, I thought you were talking for real, and then it clicked finally. I'm slow. They don't believe in All Might anymore either. The people don't. The people don't believe in All Might anymore. I love this moment. I love this moment. Going from now to kids to middle school to UA and then back to now. What do you think? Question. What do you get on page 9? Right after the panel, and right after Deku's Deku's eyes go fully black, and we get the 1, 2, 3. We get these impact things. What do you think that is? She probably is gonna give some banger speech, but the speech has to be incredible. I hate feeling that way, but it has to be incredible for the people to shut up and for him to shut up and stop spitting this "I need to leave" crap. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this. I don't know what this could be. This boy's been killing himself to save y'all behind. You know, dare throw him out of his own home. I can't help but have this crazy feeling that something bad's gonna happen. I can't believe we get to see Space Hero 13. That's pretty cool. Maybe what's up, Blast? Representing his explosions. Nah, his explosions. They're not done this way. I don't know. The first thing I was thinking of was like some one for all moment, but I don't think that's it either. That's what I'm thinking. This is like some one for all, like some one for all stuff finally clicking. Well, not finally clicking, but just the visualization of it. He's literally talking about one for all, yeah. But I don't know if this was some sort of. I was asking along the lines of, is this just a generic? We're showing one for all because we're talking about one for all, or is it because he's finally apologized to him? There's actually something that's clicking or activating with one for all in this moment. I don't. That's what I was leaning more towards. I love that. I love that he starts to open his eyes and they're like, "Can you hear me? You can? All right, here you go. Here's all this exposition we need to tell the reader." They didn't even confirm if he was up or not. Like, they spit all that stuff out, and the only thing he got from this was, "This is you, eh?" That's funny. They were like, 13 was like, I gotta tell the stuff. The reader needs to know exactly what they're looking at. He's like, you're good, right? You're good. His boy's barely opening his eyes. That's funny. They're saying something about combining with Shiketsu. Shiketsu's mad far. How the hell are they gonna do that? You ain't got money. If I was Deku, those civilians would have been human applesauce by now. I'd Air Force the damn sky. I love how they stood up like a wall, like they could stop them, right? That is true. I don't think we haven't seen Deku be happy and use one for all in this capacity yet, so I wonder how that is. I wonder how effective that'll be. I feel like there has to be something like that, some influence on this, because I'm checking just the paneling, right? The paneling, the line work of Deku's face. Investigating something. There has to be something with this moment right here. This moment that I keep looking at, the one I asked. Because the moment he says, "I'm sorry for everything," Deku's entire, like, his face goes shaky, as if like something's resonating. And then we get the one for all, bang, 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 bang. Like, we get that. That's why I was flipping through all these panels. Like, no, and besides like this feral, not even in this look right here on page 5. Not one line on Deku's face is drawn shaky. Besides this panel and then the activation of the quirk. So, what's that? Like, why like, upon him hearing "I'm sorry for everything," why is one for all then firing off? Because it damn sure resonated, and I don't there might be more to that. I don't know. It does work. It works as well as just being a visual representation because they're talking about one for all. But to have it directly next to this panel where his eyes go completely black as if he's woken up again, and then he goes like he starts like it's trying to show like he's vibrating or something. I don't freaking know. Like, no one else's face is drawn like that in this whole chapter except for that moment. Everyone has nice and clean lines. Be a barrier. That thing is massive. That thing is massive. So we have another reason to have the MC smile. They called him a ticking time bomb. That's crazy. Aye. This is a good chapter. It's a really good chapter, man. Really good moments. Oh, my back. Really good moments. I have no idea what the thumbnail is going to be. I'm not gonna bait with Deku and Bakugo hugging. But they're not really hugging, he caught him. I'm not gonna bait. I might put Uraraka. I might pick this one right here. Or this one. Or her face. Because everyone else, like, this is going to be the image that we lead with. Oh, man. He says that I love seeing her hold his hand. That was pretty cute. It shows that it just shows her energy. Shows their maturity. Good moments, man. Good moments. I think that's all I got. I didn't expect to stream long because it's 8 o'clock for me. Had a long day at work. Streamed twice already. I'm glad this one was. It wasn't straightforward, but this one was like very. Here's what we have. I feel like I'm reaching with this page 9. I feel like could be something there though. I'm still liking the idea of Deku smiling, having a sense of relief at the people protesting him, just because it reinforces how he feels. I really like that. Getting to see 13 is just something I don't think I ever expected to see. Cool nonetheless. It shows that 13's been putting in work. I wish I understood Spanish. I actually feel like I should understand that. What's up? How are you? Solo digo uraracagara. I should be embarrassed, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. I think I got it. I think I understand. Fun fact, she was on. Yeah. 13 did lose her arm, didn't she? Didn't 13 get hit with her own ability? Isn't that what happened? And 13 was in recovery ever since, right? Then something crazy like that happened? I don't remember what happened to 13. Something crazy. I just remember 13's like whole back, like the whole suit just being destroyed. And everyone was like, 13, oh my gosh. I don't know. I could reach so hard. I won't, but I could reach so hard. I could reach and I could actually, and I would have a valid argument. I could reach so hard, right? Here we go. This is me reaching. On page 12, Decay got her, okay. On page 12, when Deku's opening his eyes and he's catching the glimpse of the UA barrier, you can reach and say that the imagery of All For One's potato head is above UA, as if he's seeing him, and he shouldn't go back here because he would then fall on, like, his chaos would fall upon UA and cause destruction, which is further then backed up by it's a similar pattern that is on UA, like the same pattern whenever All For One the quirk is activated and it has the jagged lines. You can look on UA and see I could go deep brain so hard and I make sense, kinda. I could go deep brain so hard. That's a reach and a half, but if I got on the internet and I got on Reddit, I bet you I could sway some people and to think that. Just look at it. Page 12, when Deku's when he's opening his eyes and he can catch the glimpse of UA, and then check the patterns that is on UA on page 13. You can reach and make the All For One connection as if that's what he's seeing. Can. Oh gosh, man. I'm out. With that, I'm outie. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. It's much later than what we usually do on Sundays, but nonetheless, we got the chapter and I'm excited. We got 2 weeks until the next chapter, so that one's gonna be rough. The anime should be back this week, so let's watch that Shirakumo episode and be happy. I'm not gonna say be happy. I'm gonna be happy watching the Shirakumo episode. as far as the anime goes, would I have liked MVA to at least been like 7 or 8 episodes, something crazy like that? Yeah, sure. I would have liked it to have been that length. As it stands right now, MVA is going to be 5 or 5.5 episodes, because if we start off instantly with the Shirakumo stuff in the episode, you could cover all that I think you could cover all the Shirakumo stuff in one half, but I do think they're gonna indulge in the backstory, and they're probably gonna give us an episode of Shirakumo, and then we're gonna have 5 episodes for MVA. Is 5 episodes ideal? No. I said me personally, 8. I was like 8 is ideal. 7, it can be done in 7, and it can be done in 6, right? But right now I think we're at 5 episodes. I'd have to pull up an episode list, but I'm pretty sure we're at 5 episodes. Outside of like this week would be 6 left. This week would be 6 left, and then we'd have 5 after. My hero. Let me count up what we got for pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 6. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 7 episodes left. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25. 7 episodes left. Shirakumo would be count, so we'd have 6 episodes left. Episode 20 is confirmed to be MVA. Okay. So 5 episodes, yeah. So that means, because episode 19 is all Shirakumo. Okay. So I don't need to be on the internet. I watch YouTube enough. Right? I watch YouTube enough to see everyone completely slandering Studio Bones, slandering the movie, the people that are in charge of it, slandering the season because it's garbage, it's trash, they've ruined my hero, etc., 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 etc. I don't need to go down that path because I don't feel that way. Could it have been handled better? Absolutely. Do I feel like anime onlys are confused as to what's happening? No, because I know a bunch of anime onlys that are not confused in the slightest. They wouldn't have any reason to be confused because they don't know what's going to happen. So, however they adapt MVA, however they decide to do it in 5 episodes, it behooves me how they're going to do it in 5 episodes without cutting some stuff out. The animation is not going to be terrible because for the last 3 seasons, the movie team always comes back to finish off the end of the season. So all the scenes that we want to look good are going to look good. It's just, what are they going to choose to cut? What's going to get condensed? How they're going to do it? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it. Am I going crazy because they're doing it this way? I'm not going crazy, no. Am I annoyed? I wouldn't even say that I'm annoyed, to be honest, no. There's some people that are, I can only assume there's some people that are going absolutely like crazy. I just know the slander for Bones is probably going to be like immeasurable, disgusting, but whatever. It's the internet. We know how the internet is. We know people on the internet it's easier to be disgusting and nasty than to actually be reasonable, have clear thoughts, to actually say something concise without being rude and disrespectful. But hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna be here to eat up all the My Hero goodness when MVA gets started. As soon as the first cut piece of content comes, I don't want to be on the internet for it, man. You don't think I picked the name Madman because it sounded cool? Nah, I say things because I'm a madman. But yeah, I'm not gonna be on the internet once MVA starts. It's gonna be disgusting on the internet. What could have been, they ruined it. I don't know why they went out of order. I wish I did. I don't know why they went out of order. If it was to sync up with the movie, like you could have done MVA and been done with MVA by the time we got to this point. Right? Damn, I closed that window out. On what episode did the class battle stuff end? I don't know. I'm not. It's not. I just know it's disgusting. I just know it is. It's just how the internet is. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 episodes. We would have been at, if they did 8 episodes for MVA and they didn't go out of order, we would be at the climax of the Shigaraki stuff about to happen right now, as they go on hiatus after hiatus after hiatus. Yeah. Because there's been how many breaks? There's been like 3 breaks so far for the anime, right? Like 3 week offs. So if they were gonna be obligated to take those breaks, I'm guessing they're assuming we'd rather take the breaks during the Endeavor Agency stuff than to take the breaks while MVA is running. But then that just leads me to ask, well, why run the Christmas episode? Why run the Shirakumo episode? And why run the filler before you start MVA? If we were going to be worried about the breaks and stuff, I don't know. They lose me right there. Just like the planning of it. Because episode 100 we keep the same. 101, 1, 2, like we're gonna have 3 episodes outside of Endeavor Agency. Endeavor Agency ends up being 4 episodes. I said 3 to 4. I said 3 to 4 for Endeavor Agency, and you literally, like, before the filler episode, remove the Christmas episode. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you get rid of the filler episode, you could have run all of the Endeavor Agency without the Christmas episode and the filler episode there, and then Endeavor Agency would have been done pretty much. Endeavor Agency would have been done. And you could have slapped us over the head with the filler episode and then went straight, and then, well, the filler episode fits in where they put it, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like the Aizawa episode before MVA is a good idea, since most people forgot about Kurogiri and he called Makia, who started the arc. But if you go to the beginning of MVA, starts off with them fighting Makia, and don't they talk about Kurogiri in that, so I understand what you're saying, but it's already written. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't mind this. For the simple fact is, I would like to see if they had more episodes. I would just say if they had more episodes. I get what they're thinking, and like because they ended season 4 with the climax of Endeavor versus High End. I understand that. Having the climax of season 5 be Shigaraki versus Redestro and the formation of the Paranormal Liberation Front. I understand ending on that. I get that maybe ending on ending wouldn't be a hype season finale. I understand that. Because it wouldn't, like, if that episode we just got finished watching, The Unforgiven, like, not last week, 2 weeks ago, like, that episode we just watched, like, if that was the last episode of the season, it'd be, in my opinion, I love all the Endeavor stuff, that'd be a weak season ender. And then we'd have the post-credit scene, but, hey, who the hell knows? I understand ending on Shigaraki would be hype as hell. I get that. I truly get that. I'm excited to see this Shirakumo episode though. I really am. That Shirakumo plot twist, Kurogiri, that was pretty dope. Because I didn't see it coming. Some other people might have seen it coming. I didn't see that coming whatsoever. So when it did happen, that blew me away when reading it. So I'm excited to see a lot of anime onlys figure out like that secret about Kurogiri. It's very interesting, and I want to see the perspective that a lot of the anime onlys have upon seeing the Paranormal Liberation Front, seeing them together. So like seeing Twice, seeing Toga, seeing Dabi at the same table as Skeptic and Redestro, with them not knowing who Skeptic and Redestro is, and then having them start this arc where the League of Villains fights the Meta Liberation Army. I would like to see, from just as a manga reader, to see anime onlys go through the experience of knowing what is to come, knowing what is to come, but then seeing how it's formed. When we saw it the opposite way, we saw how it was formed, and then like we got to see it in chronological order, and they're getting to see it out of order. So I wonder how the climax of Redestro and Shigaraki is going to be whenever, like, I wonder if people are going to catch on to the fact that because Shigaraki is just unhinged and doesn't care and it's just free, that Redestro notices that and just decides to step down. I wonder how people are going to feel about that. Like, are they going to think more or less of Redestro, or Shigaraki more or less of Shigaraki because of that moment? Like, well, this is how they formed, he just gave up. But in my opinion, he really didn't give up. Not really. They really slugged it out, and Shigaraki was going Hamtaro. And plus, Redestro found someone that was a better leader than him. So who knows? I don't know. I'm just here. I'm here for it. I'm not gonna slander Bones or anything. I'm not gonna slander them. Am I going to hope that the movies don't continue to interrupt the anime? I would like that, but I think it's just only down. I would not. I'm not gonna clown Redestro for that. I'm not gonna clown Redestro for that. Yeah, I really do. Because even if that, like, I don't know. I would like it if the movies didn't interrupt the production of the anime. But then that just begs the question of when would you produce the movies? Right? When would you do it? Would you take, like, do you release the chokehold of having a movie every year? Do you release that chokehold of having a movie every single year and let a year skip? In my honest opinion, there shouldn't be a movie next year because the war is the biggest arc of the series, and I feel like all hands need to be on deck. So the original director for the first 3 seasons of My Hero, the first 2 seasons of My Hero, I don't think he did season 3. Because season 3, the first movie came out, correct? Yes. No. Season 2, the first movie came out. Whatever. The original director for My Hero. I would love it if the original director for My Hero, even though, no, I can't say that because the ending of the season has not been ideal. But I don't know if it's the director or if he's been told to go out of order. But I would like it if all hands on deck. I just would like it if all hands were on deck for next season because it's massive. I've seen some of the promotions that Japan did for the war. A lot of the promotions and like the public and like train stations and bus stations and outside on marquees. I saw the promotion they did for the war. And it was a lot of Shigaraki promotion. Like, it was a big deal. So I personally would like it if all hands were on deck for what's his face for season 6 for the war, because it's huge. It's the turning point of my MVA changes the tones, but the war is the turning point for the series in my opinion. I don't want any interferences with like, I don't mind the Selkie filler episode because it's something that happened that we just didn't get to see. I didn't mind it, but I don't want out of order stuff next season. Just let it go. But yeah, I'm out. All right, I'm out too, Simo. Appreciate you for hanging out with me. Long-winded it all. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me on this Monday. I'll be back tomorrow. I got some work to do tonight, but I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 weeks for 323 of My Hero. So thank you again. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.